Are we truly alone in this vast universe? This question has fascinated scientists, philosophers, and ordinary people for centuries. When we look up at the stars, we don't just see points of light. We see possibility, wonder, and mystery. Among the greatest of those mysteries is whether or not alien life exists somewhere out there beyond our little blue planet. In this script, we will explore every angle of the alien question, from scientific theories to strange sightings, from logical probabilities to wild conspiracy theories. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, what you're about to hear might change how you see the universe forever.
Our journey begins with a simple observation: the sheer size of the universe. Earth is just one planet, orbiting an ordinary star, the Sun, which itself is just one of about 100 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy. But the Milky Way is not the universe. It's just one of at least 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. If each of these galaxies contains billions of stars, and many of those stars have planets, then it's reasonable to assume that the number of planets in the universe is not just huge, it's practically infinite. This leads us to a famous scientific question. If the universe is so big, why haven't we found evidence of extraterrestrial life yet? This question is often referred to as the Fermi paradox, named after physicist Enrico Fermi, who famously asked, "Where is everybody?" If alien civilizations exist, and if some of them are older and more advanced than us, why haven't they contacted us? Why haven't we seen their ships, received their signals, or discovered any artifacts? There are many possible answers. Perhaps they are too far away. Perhaps they are using technologies we can't detect. Perhaps they're deliberately avoiding us, like we avoid ants on a sidewalk. Or perhaps, and this is the most unsettling possibility, they don't exist at all. But the absence of proof is not the proof of absence. In fact, modern science has uncovered many reasons to believe that life may be common in the universe. Over the last few decades, astronomers have discovered thousands of exoplanets, planets orbiting other stars. Some of these planets are located in what's known as the habitable zone, where temperatures are just right for liquid water to exist. Water, as we know, is essential for life on Earth. If these planets also have atmospheres, geological activity, and complex chemistry, the odds of microbial or even intelligent life increase dramatically.
NASA, ESA, and other space agencies are investing billions of dollars into the search for life. Instruments like the James Webb Space Telescope and the upcoming LUVOIR and HABEX missions are designed to look for biosignatures, chemical markers in the atmospheres of distant planets that may indicate the presence of life. Some of these markers include oxygen, methane, carbon dioxide, and water vapor. If we were to find these elements in the right combinations, it would strongly suggest that something is breathing, growing, or reproducing on those distant worlds. While modern science searches the skies, the human imagination has long explored alien life in fiction. From H.G. Wells' The War of the Worlds to the more optimistic E.T. and the complex ideas of Arrival and Interstellar, our movies and books have been full of alien beings, some friendly, some terrifying, and some utterly incomprehensible. These stories reflect our hopes and fears. We hope that aliens, if they exist, are peaceful, wise, and willing to share their knowledge. We fear that they might be hostile, seeing us as inferior or irrelevant. But perhaps the most disturbing idea is that they might be so different from us that we would never even recognize them as intelligent. Real-life encounters with UFOs, unidentified flying objects, have only added fuel to the fire. One of the most famous incidents occurred in Roswell, New Mexico in 1947 when something crashed in the desert. Initial reports claimed it was a flying disc. The military later said it was a weather balloon, but conspiracy theories took off. People believed, and still believe, that the US government recovered an alien spacecraft and covered it up. Another hotbed of speculation is Area 51, a secretive military base in Nevada that many claim houses captured alien technology, or even alien bodies. More recently, the US Department of Defense has declassified several videos showing unidentified aerial phenomena. These objects appear to move in ways that defy the known laws of physics, accelerating instantly, changing direction mid-flight, and disappearing without a trace. Navy pilots who encountered these objects were often shocked, and had no explanation for what they saw. While the government has not confirmed these were alien vehicles, they have admitted that they don't know what they are. For many, this is the closest we've ever come to official acknowledgement that we're not alone. Perhaps the most intriguing piece of evidence in favor of alien life came in 1977. Astronomers using the Big Ear radio telescope in Ohio detected a mysterious signal from deep space. It lasted for 72 seconds and was so unusual that one of the researchers wrote, "Wow," in the margin of the printout. To this day, the "wow" signal remains unexplained. To answer these questions, some scientists have developed formulas, like the Drake equation, which estimates the number of active communicative extraterrestrial civilizations in our galaxy. The equation takes into account factors like the rate of star formation, the number of habitable planets per star, the fraction of planets that develop life, the fraction of life that becomes intelligent, and the lifetime of a technological civilization. While we don't know the exact values for these factors, plugging in reasonable estimates suggests that there could be thousands, even millions, of alien civilizations in the Milky Way alone. But even if intelligent aliens do exist, would we be able to communicate with them? Human communication is based on language, sound, and sight, but alien communication might be based on entirely different senses, magnetism, vibration, bioluminescence, or even thought. If they are advanced enough, they might be using technologies that we can't even begin to understand. It's also possible that they have already tried to contact us, and we simply missed the message. There's also a darker theory, the idea that intelligent civilizations are short-lived. Perhaps advanced societies tend to destroy themselves through war, environmental collapse, or runaway technology. If that's true, it might explain why we haven't heard from anyone. Maybe the great filter, the point beyond which intelligent life rarely survives, still lies ahead of us. Or maybe we've already passed it and we are among the few lucky survivors. And then there's the question of what we should do if we do discover alien life. Should we try to contact them? Should we send signals into space, as some scientists have done with projects like METI, Messaging Extraterrestrial Intelligence? Some argue that announcing our presence to the universe is risky. After all, we have no idea what kind of beings might be listening. Stephen Hawking famously warned that meeting a more advanced civilization could be like Native Americans meeting Columbus. It didn't end well for the natives. Others believe that we should actively seek contact, arguing that any civilization advanced enough to reach us must have overcome the same challenges we face: greed, war, ignorance, and could help us advance. They might share cures for diseases, solutions to climate change, or technologies that make interstellar travel possible. Meeting an alien species could be the most transformative event in human history. But what would that encounter actually look like? Would they land on the White House lawn and step out to shake hands? Or would they send a robotic probe to observe us quietly from a distance? Maybe they would appear in our dreams, or transmit thoughts directly into our minds. The truth is, we don't know. All we can do is prepare, observe, and stay open to the possibility. The discovery of alien life, especially intelligent life, would challenge everything we think we know. Religions, philosophies,